Hey everybody, what's up? On this video, let's talk about how you can become a better entrepreneur. Hey guys, what's up? Hernan Vazquez here and welcome once again to another video. I can tell you how happy I am for the results of this channel so far, and I wanted to apologize for not being able to upload more videos. I would really love to upload more frequently, but as many of you know already, I've been traveling for the past 10 days or 15 days or so. I've been visiting Florida, I've been in Boca Raton, I've uploaded some videos over there, it was a ton of fun, and then I went to Panama to meet with my partners at Semantic Mastery. It was a ton of fun and I had a ton of lessons learned over the course of that trip. And some of the lessons that I learned over that trip, I wanted to share them with you because I honestly think that these kind of lessons will actually help you, as they helped me, to become a better entrepreneur. So without further ado, let's see how you can become a better entrepreneur. So there are basically three things that I learned on my trip to Florida and Panama that have allowed me to become a better entrepreneur. Number one is to plan things in advance. With the partners that I've been meeting on Florida and also the partners that I've been meeting in Panama, we have pretty much laid out the entire 2017, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. Now, the reality is that it is a hell of a job, or it is super difficult for me in particular to get, the entire year 2017 plan out. And what's good about this is that when you're in a group, which I talk a little bit about that in a bit, but when you're in a group, things and ideas and plans starts flowing, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to plan out the entire next year day by day by day, hour by hour, because that will take you probably a couple of months to complete, and it's not as effective as you may think. Now, the best way, in my opinion, to plan ahead is to have some benchmarks and some objectives, because I really like the phrase that Tony Robbins usually says, which is most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year, but they underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. Okay, so have that in mind, have some objective for next year. The sooner the better. You can start planning out your next year today and have benchmarks and objectives. And the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to have numbers, okay? Like how many products you want to sell, how many units you want to sell next year, how many customers you want to have, how many operations you want to have per month, how many employees, how many sales staff, okay? Those kind of things will allow you to actually set targets, and instead of being moving targets, you can actually achieve those targets much easily, okay? Saying I want to make a ton of money next year wouldn't necessarily cut it, and also the objectives needs to fire you up, okay? So money in and of itself, it's hardly the case, but it's usually what's behind the money, okay? So for example, I want to have a better house, or I want to have 2 date nights a week instead of just one, or instead of none, okay? So those are little things that will require you to make more money, but they are not money related, okay guys? So number one is to plan in ahead and have objectives in terms of numbers that will fire you up to complete them over next year. Number two, and something that I really already mentioned, is to join a mastermind. Get on a mastermind. I will leave 2 links on the description below. One is for a waiting list because we're planning out something big for next year, and the other one is for existing mastermind, which is called Secret Entourage, which is amazing, okay? So join those 2 lists, because joining a mastermind and walking in a group or in a room where you can actually brainstorm ideas has helped me tremendously when it comes to planning out my objectives for next year, being motivated and coming back with a ton of energy to plow through what's remaining of this year, okay? So joining a mastermind will actually help you taking your business to the next level, okay? So number one, planning ahead. Number two, join a mastermind. And number two will actually help you achieve number one. And number 3 will actually help you achieving all of the above. So let's see what number 3 is. Number 3 is get a mentor. This is super important. I've been hanging out with people on Florida that are on the places that I would like to go over the next 2 to 3 years, okay? Now, a mentor shouldn't be somebody that's a million years ahead of you. It shouldn't be somebody that you can see yourself reaching to in the next 2 to 3 years, okay? For example, it wouldn't make any sense for me to get a mentor like Elon Musk, for example, because the guy is thinking on a whole another level, and the amount of value that he will give me and that I can provide to him are two completely different things. However, if I get a mentor, or if you get a mentor, that you can logically see yourself, achieving that position in the medium to long term, or maybe in the short term over the next 3 to 5 years, that's the mentor that you want to have, because that's the mentor that will actually help you achieving those kinds of results that you want to have. Once you get to that point, then you can find the next mentor. Okay, so let's say that right now you're making $1,000 per month. You want to get a mentor that's making $5,000 per month. You don't want to jump all the way up to $100,000 per month, because the mindset of those people are completely different. Okay, so you need to go to the next logical step. You're making 1K a month? Great. Can you make 5K a month? Of course. If you need help, you can reach out to somebody that's making that. Now, let's say that you're making 10 grand a month. Can you make 50 grand a month? Of course. Now you need to reach out to somebody that's already making that amount of money, and you need to take it step by step. I see so much people, they're not making money already. They do not have a track record. I'm gonna talk a little bit how to get a mentor over the next video, but they do not have a track record. They are trying to reach out to people that are way over their level, okay? And that's fine, but just have in mind that the help that they provide will not actually help you, which is what you're looking for, all right? So those are my 3 main teachings or learnings that I've learned through my trip to Florida and Panama, and I hope it really helps you guys. We'll be talking a little bit more about Mastermind, what you need to join a Mastermind, what to look for in a Mastermind, how to get a mentor, and how to stay organized and productive, which are the main 3 topics that I discussed in this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, questions, doubts, rants, threads, whatever you want to put, just put them on the comment below or above whatever this video is going to be posted. Okay guys, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.